Hello and welcome back to this video. Today we're going to be talking about the best tanks that you can play in the newest season of Onslaught, season of the Azure Pegasus. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with the T-57 Heavy. This is the tank you're going to pick on a map the way you know you're going to be brawling. We're talking an Ensk, a Himmelsdorf. You go in, you put your clip in, you use the special ability to reload extra quick, you put it in again. Simple as. Pick it, you'll do well. The next tank we're going to be talking about is the AMX-50 Foch B. This tank has proven itself this season. You go in, you use its special ability to drive into position faster, and use its special ability to soak up that damage. You can take up to 5 extra shots from big alpha guns if you sit there and use your ability. And at the same time, you're clipping someone out. It's a no-brainer to pick this on a map where you know you can push, especially good in duos. The next tank we're going to be talking about is the Mouse. This thing is just simply a beast. You just use its incredible 4,000 hit points just to tank shot after shot after shot. You angle your armor and you just bleed the opponents over time. You've not got the DPM, but you've definitely got the armor and you've definitely got the hit points. I recommend picking this tank on especially city-based maps, Himmelsdorf and Ensk, and you'll do very well. Next is the TVP. This tank, just like the T-57 Heavy, has an ability that means that second clip, once you've used that first clip, is much quicker to reload. This tank is super aggressive. You play it, you push in, you use that ability, and you'll be able to clip out at least a full tank. I especially recommend using this tank on open maps where you can catch out opponents and catch those clips into their opponent's sides. Pick it, you'll do very well. The next tank is a Super Conqueror. This tank is all reliable. You pick it, you sit on a ridge line, it has the DPM, it has the hit points, it has the armor. It's so simple to play. I think anyone could play this tank of any skill level and get a good result. I especially recommend picking it on maps where you're going to need the gun depression, a Westfield. We're talking a Sand River here, an El Haloof. But you can pick it almost on any map and make it work. That is the important thing. That if you're looking for one tank to pick up for this campaign, I recommend the Super Conqueror. Pick it, you'll do very well. Next is the CS63. This tank is the speed demon. You pick it on any map where you can use it to take that early advantage, take that early position, take that early strike. We're talking maps like Mines, we're talking maps like El Haloof, we're talking maps like Sand River, where you can use it to spread the map, take map control, and really start to punish the enemy team from the side. This tank has the gun handling, it has the speed. That is pretty much all it is good for. Do not pick it if you're going to be on a map where you're going to be brawling. Pick it on a map where you can use it to take those wide positions and take that all-important vision for your team. Now let's talk about the 60 TP. This tank has become the new meta. This tank has the hit points, it has the alpha, and it has the penetration to punish those mousers. You use this tank in maps where you're going to be brawling. We're talking those city maps once again. We're talking the Ensk, we're talking the Himmelsdorfs. It has the armor and it has the gun. That's all it is used for, but believe me, it works. It really, really does work. You're going to be seeing a lot of these if you're going to be playing a lot of Onslaught. The higher up the ranks you go, the more 60 TPs you're going to be seeing. So pick it, move up the ranks. The next tank is the E100. Just like the mouse, this is old, reliable. Same again, it has the gun and it has the armor. You don't have the DPM, but you use your armor to sit there, you bleed the enemy team over time. That's simply all it's used for, and once again, only pick it on maps where you're going to be brawling, so we're talking our city maps, Ensk and Himmelsdorf. Use it, you'll do very well. Now, let's talk about the Batshot 25T. Just like the TVP and the CS, this tank is used for that vision and for that clip. You use this tank on maps which are open. You take the early strike, you take the early vision, and then you use it to take the sides of your opponents and put those clips in. This tank is a hybrid between the CS and the TVP, so pick it on open maps and you'll do very well. Finally, let's talk about the BZ75. This tank is the newcomer to the game, and trust me when I say it is showing its worth in this game mode. You're going to want to pick it to take that early game damage and that early game vision. That's pretty much all it is good for. It doesn't really have the ability to brawl because it has no DPM, but it has the hold down potential and it has the gun to really make those opponents regret that push. Believe me when I say you want to use it on a map like Cliff, where you take the middle with those rocket boosters and punish that CS that makes that mistake. It's a good tank and you'll do very well if you pick it. Well, that's all for this video. I'm hoping you enjoyed this new style of video and you got something from it. Please do let me know in the comments if you did like this style of video and you want me to do some more like this. And don't forget to subscribe. We're going for 500 by the end of the year. I know we can do it. So become a part of that. And I'll see you all very soon. Cheers.